Have you ever felt like you're just not as sharp as you used to be? Maybe you forget things more often or it's harder to focus. You might brush it off as just being tired or stressed, but what if it's something more? What if the small, everyday things you do without a second thought are slowly, quietly making you less intelligent? It sounds scary, but the good news is once you see these habits, you can change them. Let's dive into the surprising behaviors that might be holding your brain back. First up, let's talk about the constant need to be right. You know that feeling in a conversation when you're just waiting for your turn to speak, to prove your point, or to correct someone? This habit closes your mind. When you're focused on winning an argument instead of understanding, you block new information. True intelligence isn't about knowing everything. It's about being open to learning from everyone. Next time you feel that urge to jump in and correct someone, try taking a breath. Ask a question instead. You might be surprised by what you learn when you stop defending and start listening. Another sneaky intelligence killer is avoiding things that make you feel dumb. We all do it. We stick to what we're good at because it feels safe and comfortable. If you're a great writer, you might avoid math problems. If you're a numbers person, you might shy away from learning an instrument. But here's the thing. That feeling of being a beginner, of struggling and not knowing, is exactly where growth happens. When you push through that discomfort, you're literally building new pathways in your brain. So, embrace feeling a little foolish. Pick up that guitar, try that coding tutorial, or read a book on a topic you know nothing about. Your brain will thank you for the workout. Now for a big one, outsourcing your brain to your phone. Think about it. When was the last time you navigated somewhere without GPS, or did simple math without a calculator, or even remembered a friend's phone number? Our phones are amazing tools, but relying on them for everything makes our own mental muscles weak. We're training our brains to be lazy. You don't have to throw your phone away, but try to be more intentional. Next time you go to a familiar place, try to navigate from memory. Try to add up your grocery bill in your head. These small acts of mental effort are like mini workouts for your brain, keeping it active and engaged. Let's also consider the trap of talking too much. Some people think that talking a lot makes them seem smart and confident, but often the opposite is true. When you're constantly talking, you're not processing, you're not observing, and you're definitely not listening. Silence gives your brain space to think, connect ideas, and gain deeper insights. The smartest people in the room are often the quietest ones because they're busy absorbing information. Practice being a better observer. In your next meeting or conversation, challenge yourself to listen more than you speak. Notice the details you would have otherwise missed. Finally, one of the most damaging habits is giving up too easily. Intelligence isn't just about how quickly you can solve a problem. It's about your willingness to stick with it when it gets hard. This is called intellectual stamina. Every time you say, "I can't do this," and walk away from a challenging task, you're reinforcing the idea that your abilities are fixed. But they're not. So the next time you hit a wall, don't give up right away. Take a break. Look at the problem from a new angle and try again. Building resilience is a cornerstone of growing your intelligence throughout your life. Changing these habits won't happen overnight. It takes self-awareness and consistent effort. But by choosing to listen more than you speak, embracing challenges, using your own brain instead of your phone, and sticking with problems, you are actively making yourself smarter. You have so much more mental potential than you realize. It's time to unlock it. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more videos on how to level up your mind. See you in the next one.